Now Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And they'll get another chance. Back to Reed. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Up top, Giddey. The shot's good. Giddey's got his second basket on the night.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Asenge. Chicago leading. Takes a 13-footer. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
You look like you just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. Good on the shot. Here's Giddey. Trailing by 2. Pass to Buzelis. Randall with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. A slam dunk by Reed.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Now here's Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Terry. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. They double Randall. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
We've got 1:23 left now in the first quarter.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Terry. The layup off target.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Randall. Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the left wing. From behind the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Herder can't hit. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Herder defending. Randall outside. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
They set a pick. Outside Giddey. 2 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up 2. And we'll be back in just... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Terry. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Outside Giddey. Dosunmu, right side. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And they double up Edwards. Reed for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He's off on the second. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Out to the right wing. Reed for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Bulls trail by 4. Jones from outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. Here's Jones. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside White. And there's the screen. Back to Dosunmu. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Part of the development of White's game, setting up teammates more.
And they double up Edwards. Pass to Clark. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Dosunmu. Reed with the rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Going inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Count it. Jones has got 5 points.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Clark outside. Outside Reed. 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. No good. Off the front rim. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's White. Minnesota with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Getting a good look. Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
White looking it over. Pass to Williams. Puts it up. White can't hit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Shannon. The steal. Williams with it. Randall's in his pocket. On the wing, Jones. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Randall. He's got 6. Picked by Gobert. Here's Shannon. And the three-pointer goes. Shannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Outside White. From the arc. Counted from distance. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Strong response. When you make one on White's team, oh, he's coming right back at you now.
Here's Dillingham. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Randall draws the double. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago making a switch here. White with it. He's got 10. Pass to Williams. There's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Randall. Williams defending. Back to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Outside, DiVincenzo. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And here's White. Fades away. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Certain nights, White just blows up. This has been fun to watch because Kobe is on one.
Here's Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Dillingham. To end the run. Williams grabs the board.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to White. Now here's Williams. Back to White. Williams up top. The three. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Outside Giddey. The 3 is up. Deflected by McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Here's Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Here's McDaniels. Rips down the breakaway slam. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change for every few possessions.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
White with it. Randall's in his pocket. Edwards comes with a double team. Pass to Smith. For Dillingham. The Bulls with another miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Now here's Edwards. No one near him. He's rebounded by Okoro.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
White can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Dillingham. Randall outside. Here's Dillingham. Here's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Smith's got his first basket.
And able to regain the lead there.
Here's Edwards. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Buzelis. Nice move. Jams it in off a great move.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Gobert.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And that one good. Giddey's got 8.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Pass to Edwards. Over Okoro. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
McDaniels can't hit.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Okoro. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Dillingham, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Unloads. The shot by Buzzell is no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Giddey. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Tries the spin move. And he can't bank that one in. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 6. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Smith. Deflects the pass. Chicago passing it around. White can't hit. And so it's Minnesota with it. Now Gobert. Covered by Smith. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Right-side Giddey. Outside White. Edwards with it. Now guarded by White. Over to the wing. For 3, Randall. And it's Chicago with a board. Okoro, left side. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Randall. They double Randall. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here's Okoro. Pass to White. They double him with McDaniels. From deep, Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Here's Dillingham. The 3 is up. And it's Giddey with a rebound. They still need this. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Okoro outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Reed with a block. Takes it inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
First personal foul. 14.
Minnesota on D. Outside Giddey. They set the pick. The kick out to White. 6 to shoot. And again, Chicago, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Jose. Back to Daniels. Outside Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Out to the right wing. It's picked off. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago to snap the cold streak. And he lays it in. He's got 7.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's Edwards on the wing. 12 points for him. Reed can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Giddey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Another miss by Minnesota. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Bulls. 6-point lead. Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed brings the double. Baseline try. And it's Giddey missing.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Now McDaniels. Here is DiVincenzo. Guarded by Okoro. It's Edwards on the wing. And they double up Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
I love it. Excellent position defensively. You give the guy 2 choices. Either stop in your tracks or step out of bounds.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Teams deciding to change it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Bulls leading by 6. Randall with a steal. White with a steal. On the wing, Jones. Chicago passing it around. Reed brings the double. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Reed sets a screen to the inside. Here's the Senge. Still no points. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Here's Dillingham. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. The kick out to White. Randall with a steal. Here's Dillingham. Chicago with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Asenge. Bulls leading by 6. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And Minnesota making a change here. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
To the left side wing. Reed for 3. Jones grabs the board. Chicago leading by 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dosunmu's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with a board. A minute 4 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to White. Over Conley. Jones. The kick out to White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Dosunmu outside. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here's Clark for 3. The shot won't fall. Chicago leading by 6. Outside White. And it's White again missing.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Conley with the ball. To the wing, right side. And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bulls on offense. Outside White. The 15-footer. And he hits the jump shot.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Conley looking for an opening. Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. Out to DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Dosunmu outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side, Conley. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Left side, DiVincenzo buries it from three.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside White. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. To the right side. Here's the Zingate. Uses the glass on the layup.
At point blank range, oh yeah. You're not missing from there.
Timberwolves trail by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Back to Jones. Oh, and Reed with a block. Edwards looking it over. And they double up Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Outside, Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Edwards. Back to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
White to 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Down low. Pass to Reed to tie it up. Drains the triple. And this game is tied up now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Buzelis. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. And the Bulls lead by 3.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Edwards for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Buzelis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. Dosunmu on the wing. Here's Terry. Pass to Asenge. Outside Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Here's Randall. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Bulls leading by 4. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And it's Giddey off the drive.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
That free throw good from Giddey.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Randall. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Okoro, right side. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Dillingham. It's tipped. 3 on 3. From Pete Giddey. On target from range. Giddey's got 14 points here in the second half.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his 3.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The open shot by Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago leading by 7. Giddey into the lane. And he gets it to go. Giddey's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. Another miss by Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Okoro. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And Minnesota with possession here. 9-point game. And they double up Edwards. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Okoro with the ball. Giddey outside. Here's Smith. And Gobert with a block.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Now McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
It's good!
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Picked by Gobert. Steps back. It's stolen away. Here's Terry. Randall rips down the board. Here's Edwards. From deep. Oh, it doesn't go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Now Giddey. Gobert with the double. Intercepted. McDaniels. The putback. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Goes again. There's the steal. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gobert with the double. Here's Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, off target from downtown. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner. That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Number 22.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 5. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards. And so Chicago takes the
I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.